If there's one word that I delete from our language, that word would be can't. The sad thing about this is that at one point in my life, I heard this word so much that I personally started to believe it was true. But hang on a second, why should you care about someone or something that happened to me? Because you and I have probably been in the same situation at one point in our lives. It might actually be happening to you right now. I've been told I can't do a lot of things in life. I can't be a police officer. I can't compete on stage. You cannot box. You cannot kickbox. You cannot do CrossFit. You can't lift weights. I want to share something with you that I've been planning for absolutely ages, and it seems like the perfect moment to share this with you. It all started on my birthday last year, on my 38th birthday. I was training with my Sifu and my friend Vic, and I said to him, I want to be able to do 3 strict pull-ups. No help, just me and a bar, pulling my own body weight up with my chin over the bar. And he said, all right, let's do it then. We had to start right at the beginning with this. Start with, I couldn't even lift my own body weight off the floor. It was so frustrating. I couldn't even do the protocol that he was getting me to do to even the first stage. But I kept on going, I kept practicing it. And as I kept going, I grew stronger and stronger with it as I just kept repeating it and repeating it. I progressed to banded pull-ups, and I was like, yes, I can do some pull-ups in a band. And then by April, I moved into jumping pull-ups. I'd been doing so well. I'd get to a certain point, I would be so close, but I just couldn't get that last to like pull myself up with. And in 2018 it was, I started CrossFit. And I spoke to one of the coaches there, Chase, and I told him that this was one of my goals. He gave me some extra protocols to do, so on top of Vic's foundational training, I also did these as well. I progressed to be able to get 1 pull-up out, and I was so excited, but remember the goal was 3 pull-ups. That was the goal. Whenever I could do a pull-up, whenever I could even try, I would get one out. And April just gone, I was able to do 3 strict pull-ups in a row. This was the moment. I paused the video for that is because it's such a momentous thing for me to have been able to do. I did 3, did you see? 3 strict, perfection. The word can't stops us all the time. And at the beginning, I know what was going on. All I was focused on was the fact that I can't do a pull-up in a negative way. And when I did it in that way, it almost cut it off from any possibility of doing it. However, when I spoke to Vic, he helped me with the foundations to make it a possibility. He didn't turn around and say to me, well, you can't do that. He said, great, let's do it. Because he had that positive mental attitude, can do, will try. And so each time I just focused on, okay, pulling my body weight, can do, progressing it, can do, doing the banded, can do, and so on and so on and so forth. I eradicated that word I can't, and I think if that word wasn't in our language, we would do so much more with life, with ourselves, rather than saying, I can't do that, and just cutting yourself off. I've had countless people in our gym, when I used to do PT, I don't do it anymore, Baz does it all now, and they would say, I can't do a push-up. Well, what do you mean you can't do a push-up? I can't do a full push-up. Okay, have you tried to do a full push-up before? Yeah, right, and what happened? Couldn't push from the floor. Well, have you practiced it? Have you, done it from the beginning? No, I've just tried to do a full push-up. Well, of course you won't be able to do one if you haven't trained for it, haven't trained your muscles for it. So I'll tell you what, let's regress. Let's try something which you can do. And then we build up to it, rather than just cutting it off. Because when we cut it off, we cut ourselves off from life. We cut ourselves off from just experiencing stuff. That is why, for me, if I could get rid of one word, it would be the word can't. Because if I can, you can.